Stomping through the halls, we don't tiptoe. Kill streaks like we dominate in Skid Row. When we down, you still never see my click throw. I just pull up on you with Kimbo. Stomping through the halls, we don't tiptoe. Kill streaks like we dominate in Skid Row. When we down, you still never see my click throw. I just pull up on you with Kimbo. Been around scary folk, never stereotype, man, we barely spoke. I learned it's best to keep a wild card very close. You never know when you caught in that scenario. Oh, they always wonder how I took my past and ran with it. If you call it, I ain't answering. You fighting with a southpaw, make you switch your stance if we dance again. Hard body, cocky, but I'm arrogant.
With the national anthem, but tonight from out of town, all the way from Alberta, we have a gentleman that is going to be getting married. So we're going to have him get in the ring and sing the national anthem. I mean, if you're going to come all this way to party, you might as well get in the ring and sing the national anthem. That's right. It's Ryan. Is that your name, Ryan? Nice to meet you, Ryan. I'll hand you to grab his microphone. I think his name is Brett Hurt. Ryan Hurt. Is that? Will you give me that standby? So, when the music hits, stand up, remove your hats, please. Do us a favor, help this guy out to sing along. Hurry up, hurry up. You know what, if I remember correctly, weren't you guys in the main event of the last show? So, but let me ask you something. You guys didn't win, right? Because I don't see title. Whoa. Hold it right there, guys. Is that? We are here. We're here to clear up the misinformed and misaligned perception. Well, if I remember correctly, the clandestine side made you guys the bitches. The Brotherhood will be your winners and tag team champions right now, if not for the Clandestine Society. I think I just said that. Sorry. It is bad enough that they have tricked all of you into adoring them. Society that is their unjust, unfair, unsavory actions that cost us in that triple threat ladder match. They've tricked each and every one of you with their high-risk athleticism, but they are cowards. They are cowards. It was a ladder match, not a tape match. They had to come and tape my Brotherhood to that ring post to keep them away from those championships. I don't blame them for being afraid, Crash. I don't blame them for being afraid. Because if the Clandestine Society were here with my Brotherhood, their arms unbound, they will leave the Clandestine Society a broken and battered heap in the middle of this ring. That reminds me, I've got something for you guys. I do. You guys just wait right here. I'll be right back. I knew you guys were going to show up tonight. Just hang on. Just wait right here. I'll be right back. Just stay right here. Let's go! We want wrestling! You guys just hang on a second. We'll figure this out. Well, just stay right there. We'll be right back. It's cool. Don't go over there. All right, my surprise is ready. Quicksilver, would you please do the honors? I will. The Brotherhood, who are in the ring. Their opponents, as of right now, from Calgary and the Old Town Road, God's gift to wrestling, Michael Richard Blaze.
PPW Nation, we welcome you. Well, at least we welcome you in a totally different way this week because we started things off with the national anthem. We started things off with the interruption of the national anthem. And now we're getting ourselves an impromptu pro wrestling match here at Prairie Pro Wrestling. We are your commentary team for this afternoon. I am Bobby Munson, and the man beside me, he's the man with the angelic voice. He's Pop Spokes. Pop Spokes, a little untraditional this Saturday, but how you doing, my brother?
I can get down with untraditional, Munson. I'm loving this right now. Look who's coming to the ring. It's God's gift to wrestling, Michael Richard Blaze.
I heard a certain chant while I was back there. What do you guys want? We want wrestling. We don't need to hear you guys talk any more of your bullshit. But one other thing I know Saskatoon wants. Bring us our cowboy!
All has been made to bring us our cowboy, Pop Spokes. The Rhinestone Cowboy going to be joining Michael Richard Blaze, the Clandestine Society, going to be taking on the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood making a lot of claims earlier here tonight that they were cheated out of the Prairie Pro Wrestling Tag Team titles in that triple threat ladder match, having been duct taped to the pole by the Clandestine Society. They feel had it not been for the Clandestine Society, they would be champions right now. But maybe it's time we settle the score between these two here tonight in Prairie Pro Wrestling.
Absolutely. Look at the Clandestine Society. They look ready for this match. Stephen Crow's going to make a couple laps around the ring, greet all of his cowboy fans out here in Saskatoon. We're going to have one heck of a match in the ring tonight.
go. You hear that PPW Nation roaring with delight, singing along with the Rhinestone Cowboy. And if you want to be part of that fun every single Saturday, we ask you to go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. Click the notification bell to be alerted when new material comes out here from Prairie Pro Wrestling. And hey, go ahead and leave us a comment. We've been doing our best to get back to your comments, get chatting with you, the PPW Nation from all across the globe. We know these two teams, Bob Spokes, they've locked up many times on the path to the PPW Tag Team titles. Again, they want to stay in that hunt. They want to stay in that picture. Both teams need a big W here tonight.
Very much so. And as the Short Kings have a stranglehold on the PPW tag titles, these two teams want to get up there, want to get in that number one contender spot. And oh, we're underway here, Munson. Look at this.
Gonna be chaos and the podium here tonight. Look at that, ducking and making the Brotherhood hit one another. And the big men are colliding. The kicks coming in hard for the Clandestine Society. In firm control of this thing right off the hop. Almost exactly what they needed to do, Papa Spokes. Use that speed, that agility against the bigger Brotherhood.
Oh. Double suicida to the outside by the Clandestine Society, and listen to the crowd absolutely loving this action so far.
We're having a good old time up in Saskatoon here tonight, Papa Smoke. The energy is high, and that's why we love the PPW Nation. I do want to say, if you want to catch PPW live, Papa Smoke, we got some cool stuff coming up in just a short period of time. July 25th and 26th, we will be at the Beer Wars here in Saskatoon. Make sure to get your tickets to the Beer Wars and check out Prairie Pro Wrestling while you are there. A couple of great shows coming from the PPW roster. Blaze springboard off the rope. Both members of the Brotherhood straight down to the canvas. Look at Bucky on the outside, grabbing the foot of Michael Richard Blaze.
Already, I mean, we knew Bucky McGraw would get involved in this match at some point, but he's not wasting any time.
That X Factor on the outside there, Bucky McGraw. Now Jacob Creed viciously going to town on Michael Richard Blaze. 2 count only, though. Brotherhood doing a fantastic job at the moment, cutting the ring off, keeping Blaze isolated over in their corner. Hey, well, that was a little sneaky there, Papa Smokes. We're going ahead with boot claps now for getting a tag into the ring.
Referee's going to allow it, I guess, so that's where we're at. And look at this offense from Brotherhood here. Nothing fancy, everything simple but effective. Just mounting up and just laying those right hands in on the face of Savior Michael Richard Blaze.
Dixie Dragon doing his best to intimidate the official inside the matchup here. Methodically now going back over to Michael Richard Blaze. Looking to create more damage. Irish whip coming in and hard too. Blaze goes down. And here comes the big man splashing into the corner. Just staring down. Stephen Crow over the other corner as he drags Michael Richard Blaze back over to the corner of the Brotherhood, and Big Creed in with that right fist in the midsection.
And here's one of the advantages that the Brotherhood has in this match is just that size, strength, and weight advantage. Again, nothing fancy from Jacob Creed here, just laying big meat hooks into Michael Richard Blaze in the corner there, and all that big boot with those cowboy boots.
Only a 2 count though. Blaze very resilient, managed to get out that one. Stephen Crow now firing up the PPW Nation with the MRB chants here, trying to get Michael Richard Blaze back into this thing, but the Brotherhood continue to do the damage. The double teamwork has been absolutely on point here tonight from the Brotherhood. Right fist, hard right fist too. Dixie Dragon taking Blaze straight down. Look at that, now taunting the Rhinestone Cowboy, holding Blaze's hand out. Now, oh, good measure elbow right into the face of Stephen Crow.
Blaze trying to come back now, but he'd be probably more wise to make the tag at this point.
Now Creed coming in, going for that cover. Doesn't even quite get a 2 count on that one. Barely a 2 count. Oh, look at that. Crow trying to reach out to maybe sneak in a tag just out of reach of his partner. And now again, Michael Richard Blaze in the danger zone, right in the corner of the Brotherhood, as now Creed goes in with a cheeky little shot on the Rhinestone Cowboy. They could be looking to end this thing, Papa Smokes, with ferocity.
The Brotherhood are executing Tag Team Wrestling 101 here, isolating Michael Richard Blaze in their side of the ring. Just quick tags back and forth, keeping the fresh man in the ring. Ooh, lots of moves and lots of cover, because you never know when that pinfall might come.
Look at that. Blaze just right out of the reach of the Rhinestone Cowboy, and now the Dixie Dragon driving that thumb right into the neck of Blaze, just wearing him down and also taunting his tag team partner at the exact same time. The Crow's doing everything he can to get the PPW Nation into this thing, to get Michael Richard Blaze to shake off the cobwebs, make that tag.
That nerve hold by the Dixie Dragon is a very powerful maneuver. You can bet that MRB is feeling that numbness up and down that right shoulder.
Lands on his feet here, might be an opportunity, ducks the clothesline, and no, the knee for good measure takes Blaze back down again. Brotherhood looks like they're having fun in here at this point with Michael Richard Blaze, Papa Smokes.
They definitely are.
They whip Blaze into that corner again. He is looking worse for wear right now as he's draped across those ropes. What's Creed got planned here now? Just dumping Blaze to the outside.
Oh, he's not even safe out there. He's possibly in more danger on the outside. Look at this Bucky McGraw now.
Yeah, getting those cheap shots in once again. I guess that's what you call re-education these days, Papa Smokes.
We would expect nothing less from the man of re-enlightenment, Bucky McGraw.
He drops across that fan barrier right now. Up close and personal is what you get at a live PPW show. And man, this was a fantastic, massive sellout crowd here, Papa Smokes. Hot as hell in here tonight. Loving every minute of it. Fantastic tag team action here today. Like, you can't go wrong. This is what PPW is all about. This is what we live for.
Michael Blaze has not lived long enough to get over to that corner because there's a fresh Rhinestone Cowboy that's just dying to get in there. Can't get in until that tag is made.
CJ Creed now, the crazed cowboy, working the limbs, the feet, the hands of Michael Richard Blaze, taking away all of his arsenal here, taking away anything that he would require to get over there to make that tag to the Rhinestone Cowboy. Very wise has been the Brotherhood throughout this matchup so far. This could be that window of opportunity. Blaze needs to capitalize. Goes to leap over top, not so successful.
Oh.
Driven back into the corner. Here, fans in the crowd chanting that they want the Cowboy, Papa Smokes. They want him. I think more than ever, Michael Richard Blaze needs the Cowboy. You don't often see Michael Richard Blaze with all of his experience and the work behind him, finding himself in such a predicament like he is right now in this tag team matchup. Another hard Irish whip.
At this point in the match, Blaze is fighting 2.5 men with Bucky McGraw out there helping out as well. Oh.
That's got to be it. 1, 2, 2 3/4. Never underestimate Michael Richard Blaze. He kicks out. He flips off the Praise Cowboy, but he's pissed off the Dragon.
Oh, you can't see Blaze falling from the wrong corner. He's got to get that vision back and get over to his corner and make that tag.
Brotherhood. Oh, that Dixie Dragon spitting at the Rhinestone Cowboy, but he might live to regret it as Blaze is managing to fight back now. Ducks the Dixie Dragon. Oh, he's got his arm. Just out of reach. Rhinestone Cowboy just a couple of inches further. Look at that. Blaze right to the top there. Spinning DDT. Whoa. Takes Dixie Dragon down. Now is your opportunity.
What an amazing tornado DDT off the top rope there. Michael Blaze just managed to buy himself some time. That's what he needs is time. Just to crawl over there to his partner.
Pro is so pumped up here, Papa Spokes. He's just about knocked that turnbuckle right off, or that turnbuckle pad right off the turnbuckle area. Tag made to Creed, tag made to the Rhinestone Cowboy. Business is about to pick up. Big boot to the face of the Crazed Cowboy. It's cowboy on cowboy action here in PPW. Knee right to the face of the big man down. Kicks coming in from the Rhinestone Cowboy, and it's Jacob Creed who finds himself on wobbly feet. Dixie Dragon now trying to come from behind, doesn't work out too well for him, and right to the chops.
Well, the Rhinestone Cowboy's got some footwork, Munson, and I'm not just talking about his dancing. He uses those kicks and those knee strikes to great effectiveness in his matches.
Big man's now got Rhinestone, but here comes Blaze for the save. Double team takes the big man down.
And this is what the Brotherhood do not want, is the Clandestine Society getting that wind underneath their wings. They could make a comeback now and end this match at any time, but look at this. Dixie Dragon turns things around again.
Looking to put an end to the Rhinestone Cowboys, and the big man's climbing the ropes. Never a good spot to have to be in, but Blaze up to his feet, catches the Dixie Dragon just in the nick of time.
Oh boy, what do the Clandestine Society have on their minds here? Could spell bad news for the Dixie Dragon.
Bad news for the condition of that wrestling ring with all that weight connected.
Whew. That is a big man coming down hard.
Blaze telling Rhinestone to pin him, pin him, pin him. No, but look at this. Bucky tries to get himself involved, but Blaze catches him just in time. Give him what he deserves. There you go, Bucky's been laid right out. Absolute chaos. Bucky laid out in the middle of the ring here, and the other members of the Brotherhood on the outside of the ring at the moment. The Clandestine Society standing strong in the middle of the ring, but Blaze is going up, and he's going down onto the outside, takes his opponents out. And now Stephen Crow climbing up to the top ropes as well too. And he dives across the whole lot of them.
Whoa. These fans at ringside are absolutely loving the action here, up close and personal. Clandestine Society just diving all over the Brotherhood. We got a Tier 6 brawl going on the outside of the ring. Are we even going to take it into the seats here as well?
Looks like it. Michael Richard Blaze goes and grabs the Dixie Dragon. He's going to bring him up there too. That's what a seated PPW will get you, Papa Smoke. Closer to the action than you ever thought you'd be as Dixie Dragon tossed into that cement wall. We got a bell ringing in the background here, Bob Smokes. What is going down?
The referee hasn't had much control of this match the entire time. Now the competitors are going to fight outside the ring. Don't seem to be obeying the ref's count if there is one.
Yeah, it's officially been said, Papa Smokes. It has been listed as a double count out here tonight. Both teams have been counted out. We aren't going to get an official conclusion to this here matchup. It's very unfortunate because what a tag team bout it had been up until this point. And the fight continues between the Brotherhood and the Clandestine Society. Here as we speak, Stephen Crow's been thrown into the steps. There is pandemonium all about. We need to break this thing up.
Lucky McGraw still prone in the middle of the ring after that tandem tag team move by the Clandestine Society. He hasn't moved.
We got the PPW Nation now yelling out, let them fight, but I'm pretty certain that is not what management wants here tonight. Trying to break them up, the officials here trying to keep the two teams apart.
Yeah, we had to get another referee out here to try and get some form of order to this, even though the match has been decided already in a double count out. These teams aren't finished with each other. I don't think anything got solved in this match.
Not at all, not here tonight. And we continue to ring the bell and try to get these two teams in order and back to the locker room area. They want a piece of each other. Again, we can say this one is long from over. The fans chanting, we want wrestling, and so do we. And if you want more pro wrestling action, we want you to join us every single Saturday here at Prairie Pro Wrestling for a brand new matchup from our vault. And that's going to be all the time that we've got here this week. Thank you for joining us. And for myself and Pop Smoke, PPW Management, we wish you a very happy Saturday. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next week.